On our broadcast tonight, 2 people murdered and a third seriously injured in Portland was now found to be the result of a marijuana deal. We have this week's weather report, and blue skies are coming our way, so put away those rain jackets, everyone. President Obama's intentions are unclear as we look to intercept Iranian ships sending weapons to other countries. On our What's Going On in Our Community segment, we're taking a closer look at a local Dutch Brothers as how they celebrated Earth Day. I'm Emily Viss, and this is the Evening News. Earlier this month, there were 2 murdered individuals and a third alive but seriously injured. Recent court documents came to light this week that Dot Pham and Sutling Chin were shot in the head, and the third victim, Andrew Pham, seriously injured because of a marijuana deal. The victims were shot by Texas resident Chris Robinson, who was shot and killed in a police shooting several days later. Robinson had bought 35 pounds over a few months from Sutling Chin and Andrew Pham as they grow medical marijuana. On the night of the shooting, Robinson ordered 2 pounds of pot from the Phams and later called to change the order from 2 to 4 pounds. It is not clear that the marijuana is what caused Robinson to shoot, but around 9 o'clock, Robinson shot all 3 victims. Sutling Chin and Andrew's 13-week-old child was at home at the time but uninjured, reported by the police. Now let's go to Andrea for this week's weather forecast. Andrea?
Thank you, Emily. Now let's take a look at the weather over the next few days or so. Tonight we'll be experiencing a low temperature of 42 degrees, but tomorrow we'll be waking up to a beautiful Pacific Northwest spring day with a high of 70. As you can see, as the week progresses, we'll be experiencing temperatures into the low 70s to the high 60s, but don't put those jackets away just yet, because as we are going to be getting into next Monday, we're going to be having a high of only 62 degrees. If you're looking to take advantage of this beautiful weather and go for a quick getaway this weekend, you can go down to the ocean where Saturday and Sunday will be a high of 60 degrees. Not that warm, but still gorgeous. Or if you wanted to go down to the mountains to Mount Hood and get some hiking in with your 4-legged furry friends, we'll be experiencing a high of a whopping 70 degrees. Practically unheard of for this time of year, so take advantage of that and have a great time. Thank you, Emily.
Thank you for that report, Andrea. Now to Shelby for the world news this evening. Shelby?
Thank you, Emily. President Barack Obama said Tuesday evening that the U.S. is sending very direct messages warning Iran against attempts to supply weapons to Houthi rebels in Yemen. But the message to the American people has been a little bit more muddled. Throughout the day Tuesday, several administration spokesmen denied or downplayed any connection between the U.S. warships deploying to Yemeni waters and an approaching convoy of Iranian cargo and naval ships. State Department spokeswoman Marie Harf blasted misreporting in the news that the U.S. ships in the region were tasked with monitoring or intercepting the Iranian ships near Yemen. The U.S. is walking a fine line as it looks to quell the situation in Yemen. It has sought to reassure Gulf allies like Saudi Arabia that are engaged in a proxy war with Iran and Yemen. But it is also looking to keep tension with Iran to a minimum as American diplomats work to secure a final deal with Iran's nuclear program. Harf dismissed the Iranian link in discussing the U.S. naval activities in the region. I just want to be very clear that the purpose is not to do anything in terms of those Iranian ships, Harf said during a press briefing Tuesday afternoon. There are all these other ways we have of making clear to the Iranians what they should be doing and shouldn't be doing. So let's not get all spun up about something that's not accurate. Obama also gave a freedom of navigation as the reason for U.S. ships being sent to the region, but he tied it directly to the Iranian convoy. The movement of this particular aircraft would augment the American military presence in the Gulf of Aden and would send a clear signal about our continued insistence about the free flow of commerce. Clearly, we are assisting our allies who are involved in a struggle to keep the radical Houthis from taking control of all of Yemen, House Speaker John Boehner said. There's a lot of speculation about what may or may not be done in the Iranian convoy, but I think having our ships in place is the right thing to do. Hopefully their involvement will not be needed. Back to you, Emily.
Well, this evening on our What's Happening in the Community segment, we have Cassie on location at a local Dutch Brothers. Cassie?
Right. Okay. Thanks, Emily. I'm here live at Vancouver Dutch Bros in Hazeldale, and I'm here with Bethel, and we're going to talk about the good things that Dutch Bros does for the community.
So yeah, we do a lot of local give backs throughout the year, as well as giving back to our community every single day. We also have a couple big days that we do throughout the year. Tomorrow's a really big one for us. It's MDA Day, or Drink One for Dane, as a lot of people know it. Dane Boersma was our co-founder of Dutch Bros, and he passed away from Lou Gehrig's disease. So for 9 years now, we've been collecting money. We donate 100% of the proceeds from the entire day. Plus we have tip jars that we set out, and people are super generous in the community, and just we try to spread the word about it too, so hopefully you guys have heard something. And last year we raised almost $400,000 to go to the Muscular Dystrophy Association. Yeah, and so this year we're hoping to get $500,000. That's my personal wish, but we'll know probably the second week of May how much we raised, and we're definitely going to spread the word about that. But yeah, we try to make it on a Friday. It's our busiest day, and we absolutely don't make any money off of it. We just completely donate it all, so it's really cool to see all the community give back like that. Yeah.
Not only do they do good for the community, but they have great customer service and delicious drinks. Back to you, Emily.
That is all for our evening news. Until next time, stay classy, Vancouver.